Hey guys, what's going on? It's DJ here with my bro Jeremy.
Hey guys, what's going on?
Along with Bears. Bringing you another weekly recap of this week's Arrow. Tonight's episode was called This Is Your Sword. It was actually last night. Wow, this episode just had like everything we would have wanted in an Arrow episode.
I totally forgot how the episode started. How did it start?
Okay, it starts with Diggle and Laurel, who right now is probably the MVP in my eyes of this episode because she really stepped up her game. It was her and Diggle taking on like a bunch of criminals in Starling, and then she used her canary cry and they just kicked their asses.
She is a complete mystery to me.
Yeah?
I want to like her, and sometimes I hate her, but like her fighting skill just varies so much. It's incredible. One time she struggles with a dude with a knife, and now she's taking on multiple thugs and League Assassins.
Yeah, I don't get
Let's
that.
just say she's doing her homework ever since we saw that fight, okay?
But who's she training with? Nissa is over in Nanda Parbat.
You know what? She fully embraced the canary persona. She knows she can kick ass, so that's what she goes out and does. That's how I'm looking at it.
That sounded like the cuz story to me.
Probably.
It is probably because Daria, but don't ruin her moment. She deserves it.
Oh no, she's pretty good in this episode. I have no complaints about Laurel's part. We got Ray, who finally came back. I wasn't actually expecting to see him for the rest of the season.
Yeah, I wasn't expecting that. That's pretty nice. At least she got to see him, and they made Nick, and...
No, he said Ray.
Damn it! Here we go again.
This is awkward.
That was pretty dope how he like tore through the ship or the spaceship craft thing.
The airplane. The plane.
Yeah.
Dude, everybody was on their game like this episode on Team Arrow.
Even freaking Diggle at the beginning is just,
Okay.
like, beating that dude senseless.
Every time I see Diggle just bring a gun to like an arrow and knife fight, it's just like the funniest thing. Like, I love how he just like comes out guns blazing.
We are assassins. We have been training since our birth. Yeah, but I got a gun, blah, blah.
I really like the fighting in this one. They gave us a lot of action. Oliver he has some poker face, man. We did kind of like poke at it last week. I kept changing my side like throughout the entire talk. Like, is he acting or is he not? And he held a pretty strong face for the most part. I wasn't expecting that he was working with Malcolm.
I wasn't expecting that he was actually on the side of good. I thought he was like full on evil.
He was fooled everybody, and he's still fooling everybody. They still can't trust him.
Even when he was outed, he's still like, nah, bruh. I got this. Malcolm actually picked up his game pretty much too.
Yeah, he's like on the path to redemption. I was wondering where he'd been at these last few episodes. You know, he's pretty much been like going back and forth with Oliver, but I had no idea they were the ones because didn't we have this conversation last week? How is Malcolm getting this information? And we're talking about like how somebody must have been on the phone with him in the league, and you know, the phone cup deal.
Yeah, but he was actually talking to Oliver.
Yeah, exactly.
What a twist! I did not see that one coming. Out of all the people, Malcolm and Oliver.
That's cool how they added Tatsu to this episode.
Dude, she was amazing.
That ending was kind of sad. We'll go back to that.
Yeah.
Man.
Every time she talks, I don't want to laugh, but like,
No,
it's
no,
so
you're
hard
not
to understand her.
No, you're not alone. It's okay. We're Asian, so we kind of...
Yeah,
I can't lie and not say that I didn't giggle a little bit.
I know you still love Oliver.
I really...
I need sushi.
Noodle.
Oh, man. Okay, since we're talking about Tatsu, let's just go to the flashback and just tie that all in, since it was a pretty, like, small part of the episode. But Akio was their son?
Yeah.
I mean, everyone was expecting it, because obviously that was happening, but it was still really sad to see that all unfold. They still try to get that cure to him, and that freaking stupid General Shriek or something like that. Shrike?
Shreve?
Shreve?
Yeah,
What? Okay, yeah, him. Lying the whole time. Yeah.
Ace-ho.
I just don't understand. Like, I can understand Maseo not being able to cope with the loss of his kid.
Yeah.
But I don't understand that whole my prison is inescapable thing. Like,
Well, we see that in real life too. We see like people that take an event in their life and they pretty much make that the whole purpose of how to live from there on out. So it's... Yeah, I don't get it either. He strikes us like a pretty strong character, but he's very guilt-ridden, I guess. So that was sad.
On the brother side, we got to see Roy and Thea.
Okay, now we're talking about him.
Yeah.
We're gonna start with the name he used.
What's up with Jason? Yeah.
I'm pretty sure that's like a direct nod to Jason Todd.
Did you see the car that they kind of zoomed up on?
The Mustang?
The Mustang?
No. It wasn't a Mustang. It was the other one. There was a Mustang.
Porsche in the background?
It was a black Thunderbird that was there. Did you see that?
I didn't see that, no.
Like right when it looked into the mechanic shop. This is a real far shot, but you know how the new Titans thing is called Blackbirds?
Dude.
That car's black, and that is either like a Thunderbird or a Blackbird. And I was like, man, he really might be going to Titans. I mean Blackbirds. So, God damn it, these titles are just confusing the hell out of me. But wouldn't that be epic? Because he pretty much like gave the speedy suit to Thea.
Yeah.
You know, at the end there. We just jump way forward, but
it's okay.
Man, that's pretty crazy.
Apparently the two, Jason Todd and Roy Harper, have been partnered in the New 52 series since like its start.
So do you think like maybe we might see Jason Todd in Blackbirds as well?
Dude, I just want to see Jason Todd, period. That'd be amazing.
That would be cool.
What a way to, like, they're pretty crafty. I guess you would have to really be following DC to pick up on those Easter eggs. That was a really good observation. I
knew something was up when he said the name Jason. I was like, hey.
That was awesome, though. At least he's okay. He had a stable job. He got an apartment.
Yeah.
Then he got visited by his girlfriend. And all the while that's happening, the world's about to end, or Starling City.
Everybody she knows is dying. She's getting some of that. Yeah.
That is the most bizarre sound for that.
It wasn't the sound I wanted to. I just rolled with it. Last week it was the berry hands. But I'm super friggin' excited to see Speedy, aka Mia Dearden.
Yeah, or some version of her. That's
Thea Queen. Yeah,
that's gonna be crazy. So, like, do you think Tatsu's like gonna be part of Team Rare, or you think she's gonna like pop in and out every once in a while?
If you looked at the pictures for Suicide Squad, she's in there.
Man,
but yeah, that was a cool fight.
Yeah,
between Maseo and Tatsu.
Yeah, ended up.
Okay, like that was like all the feels right there. They duked it out, and Tatsu came up on top. I was not expecting him to say that. Like, that was really, really sad. He was like, "Thank you for releasing me from my prison." And then, like, he had his head on her chest.
She, like, sang or something.
Yeah, she sang the song that... Like, she sang to Akio before he died.
Oh.
Because he was like, "Oh, say I love you to Akio for me." And she was like, "No, you." That was...
You wanna take the noodle from her? No, the noodles are mine. You cannot have them.
You want those noodles?
We embrace all nationalities here.
Yeah, we do.
Gotta make fun of all of them equally.
Noodles, mustard, what else?
Well, we haven't gotten around to it. The opportunity hasn't presented itself.
Not yet.
Dude.
I mean, we got Diggle with his guns. We can make him turn those sideways if we really need to.
Oh, man. We are... I love how Ray just kind of, like, got in the middle of this. He's pretty much been in the action in the city, and all of a sudden he's up against the League of Assassins. I love, like, how he's kind of, like, casually there.
Let's talk about him signing over the company to Felicity.
Yeah.
What do you think she's gonna do with it?
She's probably gonna give it back to Oliver.
You think so?
I think so. He got nothing, man.
That's true.
Hey, Oliver, I know you're sleeping on a mattress behind the Verdant, so how about your company? You want that back? The marriage?
And then the virus.
Whoa.
I think those are like the last two.
We've heard of some pretty crazy-ass weddings, right? That had to be one of the craziest things I've seen at a wedding. The bride trying to shank the groom.
Clearly you haven't met my family.
And he just caught that. He's just like...
It's only half true. Yeah, he's just like, "Oh, nope, you ain't stabbing me today. You could try again at our honeymoon." Kept his composure.
Yeah, he really did. He's playing two faces, he's thinking of two minds, and he's bringing the fight to Roz's place, which is crazy if you think about it. He's straight up manipulating the one guy that could pretty much see through everybody.
My question is, was that an actual virus that he...
I don't know. I felt like Oliver just like, maybe him and Maseo
You think it was like a gas that just put them to sleep?
Yeah, probably.
Or maybe he throws them all in a pit of Lazarus.
That's what I was thinking too. I'm like, maybe he just like...
What, so he's just gonna... He's like, I need a big-ass wheelbarrow to fit,
like late at night, he just like tosses
bodies.
each and every one of them. into the pit. They come out with...
Why would you need a giant wheelbarrow, barrel, Jesus, to carry all of them when they could just put all of the water in the wheelbarrow? It's only the sink of Lazarus we got here, man. You're not working with a lot of water.
Maybe dump water on their face.
I'm just thinking that's not the virus, though. That would be cool if they implemented the pit of Lazarus, but we'll see.
Some form of tetrodotoxin, a pufferfish venom that makes them look dead but not actually be dead.
Ooh.
Maybe.
They use that a lot. Kind of thing.
I don't know.
Well, you got drugs that can make people do anything you want and not remember it. Why couldn't they make like an aerosol version of tetrodotoxin?
The one that threw it down, that was Roz? Or
Yes.
Yeah.
He was holding that the whole time, or did somebody hand that to him?
Nah, he was holding it.
Oh, unless Oliver's quick enough to replace that thing, I have no idea. Or maybe Maseo never gave him that thing in the first place. Maybe it was just like something else. Maybe that was his last do the one good thing for redemption, I guess, and that was his.
But he gave the vial when he first met Roz.
Yeah.
That is true. What if Maseo's the whole brains to this?
Maseo is...
He's dead.
Ra's al Ghul.
Yeah! What? Whoa!
Into outlandish territory.
Yeah, we did. So, we don't have too much to bash, I guess.
It's okay, we got a new segment to try out this week. We're going with What Do We Get? Nissa and Oliver for their wedding presents. This one you can play at home, folks. Put it in the comments down below. Hashtag Alyssa? Is that what it was?
Yeah, Alyssa, I guess.
Somebody came up with a cute name for it. I don't remember what it was. Now, what would you get Oliver and Nissa for their wedding present?
How to Be Married for Dum-Dums.
Good choice, good choice.
A book
Let's
along
see.
those lines.
I think I would get them a set of silverware, like actual real silverware.
Yeah?
Apparently silver reacts to certain poisons like cyanide, so it turns it like purple or something like that. So they'll know when they're trying to poison each other. Love at your sight.
This is a sucky ass marriage, man. They don't love each other. Forced into this. Roz wants her to bear a kid. I'm pretty sure she's bi, which I have no problem with. But actually, she might be full on, isn't she? Full on?
I don't even know.
Because she was with Sarah, right?
Yeah.
Who wouldn't be with Sarah?
Yeah, that's
Just
true.
saying.
That's true.
Maybe that might be another reason why she doesn't want to be with him.
No, they should. Yeah, I mean, they did try to kill each other. That's probably the top reason.
Other than that, yeah.
She had to see this coming eventually. I mean, pretty sure Raish there was gonna ask for some form of offspring at some point.
Dude, what if it that's what happens? Like, that's the next problem for Oliver. It's child support after all this stuff is done. Because we still haven't seen that scene, or maybe I had looked over it, but 2 weeks back, I think, on these talks, we're looking at the trailers together, and we saw Nissa topless, and everyone's like, where? What's the time? What's the time? And we still haven't seen that, I don't think.
My name is Oliver Queen. For 5 years, I was on the island sometime. When I came back to my city, I joined the League of Assassins. That was the end of the era. Nowadays, I pay alimony and child support. But to do this, I must become somebody else. I must become a nanny.
Damn. Al-Sahim the nanny.
Oh my god, that's the greatest image ever. Like, the box art would have him dressed up as the Arrow, but wearing like a French maid's outfit over top of it.
Or he'll have his Arrow outfit on, and like he'll have those, like, you know, those baby backpacks where you put the baby in it instead of his quiver.
Nice.
I gotta Photoshop this.
Do it.
I'm gonna do that after this. I'm gonna make that. It's gonna be like the pacifier. You ever seen the box art for that?
Yeah.
Except it'd be Oliver Queen with a baby on the front of him.
And Diggle with his baby, and Lila. Dude, this is like the greatest thing ever.
I could go on walks. Oliver will try to burp a kid with an arrow.
Jesus.
So yeah, I was thinking though, like, once this whole Ra's al Ghul thing is done, which is probably going to be the end of the season, it's not like he could just go back to the way things were and just like throw on a green costume, parade around the city again. Like, where does the show go from here?
See, that's hard. He did so many things that are almost like unforgiving in their eyes. I mean, for me, I would understand why he did it in the first place. There's just so much at stake because it's not easy to deal with Roz. And the fact that these characters are pretty headstrong about how they feel and how hard it is to kind of convince them to think otherwise. Like, I don't know. His friendship with John is apparently damaged beyond repair for now. The only one that's really gonna be there for him is Thea and himself?
Oh, they start over. Awesome.
You just start over, like
More or less. It's gonna be Speedy and Arrow.
So then what happens to the rest of the team?
Like a
Well, they're gonna be in the
rebuilding process.
Yeah, they're gonna be in the city, but like doing their own thing for a while, and then maybe we'll get like some trust building exercises in there.
I could see
We'll
that.
stand on a ladder and say, "I'll catch you, Oliver."
Man, that really sucks.
Yeah, I don't like those trust exercises either.
Since we don't have a Bash That Bitch segment, can I just say the one thing that bothered me about Felicity this episode is like all this stuff is happening, right? Pretty much nothing about her annoyed me this episode except for the fact like that she pretty much was just going off on everybody. But the fact that she was more upset that Oliver was gonna marry Nissa than the fact that Starling City was about to be attacked. I'm like, are you serious? People's lives are at stake and you're thinking more about Oliver marrying Nissa. Like, that's the biggest problem here.
She's a weird one.
And then she still came to Ray for help.
Yeah, like Ray's such an awesome guy. Be like, "Hey Ray, I'm gonna fight some assassins. Be cool. You can throw on your suit, fly around, and be awesome."
And he did it with
like,
style
sure.
too. That was awesome.
He always just does it.
Like his fighting was on point too. That was just amazing.
You had the Iron Man thing going on there. He fired his repulsors once. He seems to have a lot of troubles with that suit. It's not flying. It's falling with style.
Wait, so we pretty much went over everything, eh?
Yeah.
I said A.
You
I'm sorry. That's not racist.
Oh, you're racist against Canadians now, eh? It wasn't enough hating on the black people.
I got nothing but love for everybody.
Oh, dude, we love everybody.
Yeah, we love everybody.
It's Canada. We accept all. When you take a noodle, we cut off your head.
So let's talk about our favorite parts of this episode.
I have two. I'd say the attempt to try to stab Oliver was kind of funny and weird, and another one was Felicity trying to throw her freaking iPad at that one league member, and Malcolm was behind him that shot him.
Yeah, that was awesome. Her face. She's like,
She hits the
oh.
dude in the throat, he's just like...
She's like, oh, I probably did something. No, I didn't.
Falls over and says, "Oh yeah, that makes more sense." My favorite part: the Speedy getting the suit, or Thea finally getting her red suit.
Oh yeah,
That was epic.
Red's more your color anyway.
I love how Roy just passed that
That's
on.
a cuz story moment right there. Throughout the whole show, he's wearing red hoodies. He drove a red car.
Yeah.
He's a liar.
Well, he paved the way for us, man. Let's give Roy a hand. 1, 2, 3, go.
Can we do like a slow clap or like?
No, I mean we're all for them anyways. It doesn't even matter.
Jesus. Don't chicken.
Did that happen? That happened in this episode?
That did happen.
Oh yeah, it
That's
did. Okay.
That did happen.
Yeah, that did happen. Yeah, it might have to be pretty much what you guys said. I think that Felicity moment probably takes top spot, and then the all-out brawl between everybody takes second for me.
There's two more parts.
Go ahead.
Ray Palmer with the destruction of the aeroplano, and Tatsu.
Tatsu killing Maseo.
Yeah.
Oh, that's oh, wow.
Yeah, favorite part.
Okay.
Yes.
Wait, you what?
Yes, I liked it. Very meaningful.
You're sick. Just kidding.
I like the part. But not like because Maseo died.
Yeah,
Oh, no.
yeah.
The
Yeah.
feels.
Yeah,
Oh.
I agree. No, it's just the way it was worded. It's like I like the part where Maseo died.
I'm glad that little guy is dead.
Yeah, I get what you're saying now. It's just the emotion, as he said, his release from his prison. You know what? I'm gonna one up you guys. This was my favorite episode. Boom.
Oh, he went there.
Yeah, I win.
What did you say next episode? This is my favorite episode.
So I win every time.
Oh yeah, I can one up that. This is
What? This is my favorite show. That is my favorite show.
Tell about it sounds like
here.
Ultron. Tell about that part with Tatsu and Malcolm. I don't know why it made me crack up so much, because like Malcolm was being so sarcastic when he said it. She was like talking about the sword. It goes to like the son. He was just like, "You're not a son,
Her son.
Tatsu. You're not a son."
She just gave him the death stare. Like,
It's just like, I know.
I know, but Dad, they wanted one. There's definitely significance with the sword because they showed it multiple times throughout the episode.
Yeah, I like
She
her.
has
Though.
special powers. What if she gets special powers? That'd be awesome.
In your book, is she in it?
Yes.
Shouldn't she be able to like store souls in it? Doesn't she have Maseo's soul in it? Can this be confirmed?
Kid. Flash. Wait a minute, I don't know how to spell. Crypto, the super dog. There you go. Katana is an accomplished martial artist and a hand-to-hand fighter who is often underestimated because of her small size. Her sword, the Soul Taker, captures the souls of everyone it strikes. Katana can communicate telepathically with the spirits inside, although sometimes they try to negatively influence her.
Boom. Put Maseo's soul in her sword. Let's talk about next week.
Flash is here.
Flash!
Yeah. Barry shows his face in Nanda
It's
Parbat.
Fache.
Yeah,
And that
his
makes sense with
He's like, my name is Oliver Queen. And it looks like Nissa's still good. And I don't know what the hell they're standing in. It looked like a ship. Didn't it look like a ship, Terms? That Roz was in with him? Because it was kind of techie.
Yeah, I did.
Oh man, it's like they're all gearing up.
Yeah, they're alive in the next episode.
So maybe that was just laughing
That would be
gas.
so cool if he just dipped them in the pit of Lazarus.
What, just the Flash, just maybe that was his, like, insurance?
Well, I just saw Diggle just totally beat the hell out of Oliver.
Yeah.
Oh, it has like an echo in there. My name is Oliver Queen. I'm excited. This looks good.
So, what are we thinking is gonna happen in this last episode? The season finale. My name is Oliver Queen. So what are you guys expecting?
I'm expecting an all-out brawl with Barry and Oliver versus that dude.
That
Didn't look like Barry is gonna be in it. Like he's gonna be there, but he's like, nah, this is cool. This ain't my fight. There's swords and stuff, and everything looks too pointy to me.
you think Barry Allen's gonna not help?
I do. I think he's gonna be like, yo, you guys got this. I'm not getting stabbed today. Peace.
I know. I want him to do something.
In this promo here, he's just like, oh, they got this.
Yeah.
And then we saw everybody, well, some people collapsing.
Yeah, it looks like they released the Alpha Omega.
Oh no! Wait, maybe that's what they use Barry for. Like he just drank.
To reunite
Someone
the
in
people.
the red
He just
suit.
drinks. I'm saying.
Oh yeah, I saw the red suit.
Right next to Diggle.
Yeah.
So
Maybe it's
that's.
Thea.
That's
It is
Thea.
Thea.
It's Thea.
It has to be Thea.
But I'm saying, if those people are infected, right? Wouldn't Barry be the only one really to be able to inject them with the virus? I mean, the antidote, since he did that in one of the episodes, the Flash. He did that in the Trickster episode.
Yeah, maybe Barry does that to the people since he's fast enough.
Yeah, I mean that's the only thing I could really see him doing if he's not gonna
Yeah.
stand up and fight. you know?
Probably. That's probably like his small role.
Remember Bears?
I remember that. Yeah.
Remember.
I'd get him to deliver pizza from Italy, though.
And where's Adam here? What do you think he's gonna do? He's gonna add the firepower, I guess, behind Oliver.
I don't know. Maybe like from what I'm seeing, like I think I changed my mind, and I think it's gonna be like a one-on-one.
Yeah, you think?
Adam.
He thinks? No,
I think it's gonna be Oliver versus that dude. Him. Yeah.
That dude with the guy in the face.
So
Yeah,
it's,
with the face, the bulldog, the one that looks like
It's like a bulldog. Yes.
he really does.
I'm not hating.
No, we're not even saying it. He really just does resemble one. That's why he's so tough looking.
Yeah, I feel like it's gonna be a one-on-one fight, like a sword fight, a good one.
Do you really think Oliver will be able to deliver the actual final blow this time? Or
I
are we
don't
just gonna
know.
see him get
Closely
shanked
with,
again? Huh?
Like
No,
the end of the last.
He's been training hard with Raz there, so
Oh, that's true.
I hope.
That's
I
true.
really
think he's
hope.
actually capable of beating him now.
I'm really hoping everybody just pulls together and does something in this episode. Because, the next one. Because this episode, everyone had a pretty good balance of screen time and doing their epic stuff. Next episode, I hope it's like a full out team. My name is Casey Jones.
Oh, Casey Jones. He went there. It's over.
What I'm thinking next episode is obviously Malcolm saved them, I guess, in that promo. And you know what? I tip my hat off to that guy because he's really redeeming himself in my eyes. I don't know if it's happening for everybody else, but yeah, he did save him.
Dude, I always liked Malcolm Merlin, his character. I mean, yeah, he was kind of evil at the beginning there, but like he had evolution to his character.
Yeah,
It
he
was-
did.
it's
He really
amazing.
did. Him and Laurel did.
Well, didn't he try to sell Oliver out in the middle of the episode?
I think he did that on purpose
Oh,
to,
okay. Makes sense.
he's just trying to confuse the bulldog man, as you said. So yeah, and then I'm just hoping since a virus did get out, then the Flash is useful for something in this episode. I hope they don't just like have him being a non the Parbot and then like be like, okay, I got problems of my own, so bye, and speeds off. I don't want him to do that.
That's all it was. He was just showing up to ask Oliver if he could show up and help him fight Wells.
Oh, well, maybe it's like a return to favor type deal. Maybe it's like virus gets loose and then he's like, Barry, I will do anything if you just get this cure to everybody in the city. Just like, Okay, I need you to help me beat somebody. We know that they're ending this season with a bang. So far, these last few episodes have probably been the best of the season.
Apparently, the Abin Sahim or whatever is that. It used to be like Abin al which is
Oh, gotcha.
Damn it. It actually used to be some of the Bat, and it was Talia al Ghul's and Batman's daughter.
So that child support story.
Like I said, it was Aiden or Idiad, whatever it was. It starts with an X, man. I can't say it.
So, what are you guys rating this episode?
I am going to give this episode a 9.75 out of 10.
Why that specific? What?
I don't know. It's like I'm just really waiting for next week's episode to give that one a 10, hopefully.
Okay, you played it smart. I can agree with you on that. What about you, Bears?
I really like this one. The sword fighting was just like one of my Japanese animes.
Kodiak, is that you?
Okay, let me see here.
I like that one. It was like Japanese animes fighting.
Oh my god, it's Mickey!
They were like swinging around with swords, and I was a little scared. I'm gonna give this one a Walt Disney out of 10.
That's a good score.
It's a good score.
It's
yeah,
a really good score. I'm gonna give it. You know what? I'm just a fan. So I'm just gonna say 10 out of 10. Man, this was a really solid episode. Like it pretty much started at high gear and it went into overdrive. Laurel was MVP.
I was definitely a fan of the type letter. Oh boy.
Far away, far away.
So hopefully you guys enjoyed. Leave a like down below, comment as well. Subscribe to Bears. He has a bunch of Let's Plays on his channel, and he's about to start a Marvel Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., so go check that out. It's going to be awesome. Yeah, he's just really all-around good content creator that we hope you guys support. We want to thank you, Bears, for always joining us on these, and Jeremy, thank you for talking. I guess that's going to be an ongoing joke. To the people in the comments, we just want to thank you guys for supporting the series. This has probably been some of the most fun we've had, and a lot of work has gone into these series on everybody's parts. You know, to see people actually posting thoughtful things in the comments of what they thought about the episodes and all of this, it's really awesome. We want to thank you guys for the support again. Yeah, we hope you guys enjoyed, and see you in the next one.
Thanks for watching.
Bye-bye.